Welcome back to the KIRWKC podcast. Yes, I know it's been a minute, so I'm back temporarily. I was like, let me go ahead and do a Mercury Retrograde reading. I'm doing this reading. One thing I picked up, some of you have dealt with stuff back to back, meaning that some negative things have happened. Another thing I was getting when I was doing, setting everything up, reading the energy, is that Venus retrograde took a toll on some people. Like, some people really went through it. For people who don't know, Venus isn't just about love. Venus can be about money. So I feel a lot of people's finances got hit hard during Venus retrograde, and it's sort of thrown people off ever since then. And that was back, when was that retrograde? Like the end of July to I think the first week of September. I think it was July 23rd to September the 4th, if I'm not mistaken. So for some of you during that period, ever since then, some things have happened back to back, where you're just like, really, something else again? I'm telling you, the title of this is Don't Question, Don't Fear, or Don't Fear, Don't Question. I don't know what order I'm putting it in yet as I'm doing all of this, but it's going to be like that. Don't fear, don't question, or don't question, don't fear. Because based off of the reading, new stuff is coming in, and I don't want you to be in the mindset of, oh, no, this can't be true. There's no way I received a 10% raise. There's no way I got the job of my dreams. What's the catch? It's that sort of thing. I don't want you to be in that what's the catch type energy. When good things start happening for you, and they will, obviously for the majority, I'm getting that. Now, or let me rephrase, the energy will be there for the majority. Whether you take advantage of the energy or not, that's up to you. You have free will. You can do what you want to do. But for this that I'm getting here is good energy. So I pulled, for those who are new to all of this, I go by the cards on the bottom of the deck too. When I pick a deck to use for a reading, I always check the bottom of the deck to see what comes out. I'm going to break down all of that stuff in a minute, but let's start with the main energy of the reading. So, card that came out is the Ten of Wands in this particular deck with the staffs. So staffs are wands. Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You can consider this like past energy, where things were kind of hard and you've been doing what you can. Some of you feel like there's a lot of weight on your shoulders. Also, if there has been a financial issue. Now, again, like I said, Venus retrograde took its toll on people. Somebody could have had a divorce. Somebody could have had a breakup. If you notice, a lot of people were getting divorced and breaking up this year. I don't know if you caught that or not. Since July to now, you've been hearing about breakups and divorces and separations and things like that. Venus retrograde, it took a toll. So, but for others of you with the finance stuff, the money stuff, I don't know why. DoorDash is real popular for some people right now. They're doing that as a main job or as extra income. That's going on. There's going to be a new app coming out. I don't know why I feel like there's a new app coming out in 2024 that will provide people with an ability to make money. Also, I don't know why I feel like for some companies, they're going to focus more on pushing apps versus websites when it comes to employment. It sounds weird, but I guess it's a marketing thing. Whatever. Just take what resonates, leave what doesn't, as I always say. But don't be surprised if a new app comes out in 2024 that gives people a new way to make money. Too. Other card that came out is Justice. So this is always a good card to come out. This is Libra energy. And justice is about things balancing out. Justice can be about course correction. Don't forget, if the retrograde really took you through, this is something that is a good sign that it will balance out. That this unbalance or imbalance is only temporary. The Page of Wands came out as well, starting something new. Now, there's a lot of communication here. You have the Knight of Voices, which is air energy, which is Knight of Swords. This is the Muse deck. Knight of Swords, but also known as Voices. Obviously, that is swift action, taking swift action, but it is about messaging. For some of you, I do feel when this message comes in, because there is a message coming, which the messenger of air. This is another, basically a page in the good tarot deck. So with that, and there's a lot of dogs barking outside. I think somebody's walking or doing something. But with this message, I feel some of you are fearing it. The reason I'm saying that is because of the back-to-back situation that happened, and also the moon being here at the bottom of this deck for the good tarot, meaning there's some type of fear because there's some type of uncertainty. For some of you, you might be thinking you're about to get fired and you may end up getting promoted. Just letting you know right now, because maybe they're doing company layoffs or something like that, and you're thinking that you may be on the chopping block, but don't be surprised that there's a promotion. Not saying that there will be, I'm just saying don't be surprised that that happens. And if it does happen, don't be like, what's the catch? Don't question it. Don't question. Don't fear. Don't be like, oh, I'm going to have 3 times the work, or oh, this, or that. But you're getting a promotion. Again, don't question. Don't fear. I need for you to get into the energy of accepting the good things as they are. I'm not saying be naive and just take anything people give you. I'm just saying it's okay for good things to happen. It is possible for good things to happen. Don't feel like it's impossible, because it's not. Going back to that, about the question, you have the 4 of Cups. 4 of Cups is usually where something is being offered and someone is like, no, I'm good. Again, I feel like for some of you, there's a message that will come through, or somebody will try to get a message through to you. I need for you to be receptive of messages. The reason I'm saying that, once you receive the message, you have the option to discard it. But to block off all messaging altogether and not take in any messages, not take in any information, that's actually going to be, that will be to your detriment. Because there is a good message in this. That's what I'm saying. Now, let's get to the heart of the matter right quick. Also, on the outside, just very quickly, 10 of Swords, Queen of Wands. People are looking at you, and this energy gives you the ability to throw things off that you don't need, things that no longer serve you. In order for you to do that, you have to let things go. 8 of Cups, heart of the matter. You have to let things go. 8 of Cups is not just physically walking away from something. It can be physically walking away from something, but also it can be mentally and emotionally letting something go. Turning off the emotions where you are emotionally invested in something. You were emotionally invested in a job that you had for 8, 9, 10 years. You were emotionally invested in a relationship. You were emotionally invested in family, or in this or in that. You were emotionally invested in a hobby. Whatever it is, where it no longer serves you, that's where you need to sever the ties. Now, I'm telling you very clearly, a message is coming, period. Because not only did the Ace of Swords come out once in the heart of the matter, it came out twice in the heart of the matter. With the Muse deck and the Good Tarot deck. So for both of these, you have 2 Ace of Swords. Now, something I just heard in my head, for some of you, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Somebody will be speaking their truth, and then that's going to make you speak your truth. So it's like, okay, when somebody's saying this to you, it's like, okay, well, if we in that energy, let's just go ahead and keep it 100. I'm going to say what I need to say to you too. For some of you, not all of you. For others of you, again, back to back. What did I tell you? For some of you, I feel things have happened to you back to back that have not been in your favor. This is a confirmation that things will happen back to back in your favor. The Ace of Swords is also known as a victory card. So good news once, good news twice, back to back. And going back to what I said, when this happens, don't fear, don't question. That's what I'm saying. Now, also at the heart of the matter is the Star. This is a wish coming true. This is healing. This is faith. This is hope. This is dreams. That's what this is. Now, I know some of you are like, Casey, how the hell are you saying all of these good things are happening, when really there weren't that many quote unquote good tarot cards in the deck besides the Star and Justice. Because if you go by how people view things on the outside, usually that is how they would see it. Well, the only true good cards were the Star and the Justice card, and maybe the two, the Ace of Swords coming out twice. Also, I said the Two of Swords, which is true. Ace plus Sword plus Sword equals 2. Some of you will be blocking, but that goes back to what I was saying before. Don't block all of the messages. Take the messages and then decide what you want to block out. Don't just block everything. Now, this is why I know good things are coming in. Remember when I told you that I look at the bottom of the deck before I do the reading and everything? So let's talk about this for a second. The Hierophant card came out. This is a good card. It's about structure. It's about commitment. It's about faith. Also, it can be about you being a leader of some sort. Having the opportunity to step in a leadership role is what this can be. Also, at the bottom of the deck was the 10 of Pentacles. Again, the 10 of Pentacles. This also let me know good things are on the horizon. At the bottom of the Muse deck, the Knight of Materials, which is the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight in the deck, but it arrives at the right time. For some of you, you have been slogging through, some of you have been trying to correct, especially if it's finances. You've been trying to correct what has happened over the past few months. Like I said, it more than likely started in July. Necessarily didn't have to, but that could have been the case. And you're trying to get your finances in order. You're trying to get your home in order, is what you're trying to do. Now, when I was doing the shuffling and everything else, a card that fell on the Knight of Pentacles is the 7 of Cups, or the 7 of Water in this deck. This is letting me know, you're trying to figure out what to do. Some of you might be desperate to fix your finances. The answers will come. Again, you have the 10 of Pentacles, you have the Hierophant. But also, while I was shuffling, this card flipped out and fell over. The Wheel of Fortune. This let me know that the wheel is turning in your favor. This was before the Justice card came out. So with the Wheel of Fortune and then the Justice card coming out in the main part of the reading, that's letting me know this is a turn for the better. Again, back to back. With 10 of Pentacles and Wheel of Fortune, this is saying it's good energy. Now for the Gypsy Tarot, that deck is, when it's stored, it's broken into 2 parts, not one, like the other ones. So at the bottom, one thing that I noticed, we had the 10 of Cups at the bottom. That's fulfillment on all levels, emotionally. When I took that to set it on the table, the card remaining on the bottom then was the 9 of Cups. Notice how we have the 8 of Cups at the heart of the matter in the main part of the reading. And at the bottom of the deck, we had the 10 of Cups, and then right under the 10 of Cups, we had the 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment, which is connected to the 8 of Cups. This is how I know things are turning in your favor. On the other side of the deck, the reason I took 2 cards from that is because we had the 6 of Pentacles. Don't forget, 6 of Pentacles, Earth energy, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, also Cups and water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But with the 6 of Pentacles, 6s are usually about sudden things and surprises. 6 of Pentacles can be about a sudden cash infusion. It can be about an inheritance. It can be about running into somebody from your past. Just as the 6 of Cups, which was under the 6 of Pentacles, can be about running into someone from your past. A surprise connection, rekindling. Some of you might be rekindling something from your past that makes you money. Others of you might be running into money from your past, meaning that there is something that is owed to you that is now being paid out. For some of you, I just heard child support. If some of you have children and someone owes you back child support, don't be surprised after Mercury Retrograde. Mercury Retrograde is from November the 23rd until December the 15th. So don't be surprised if after Christmas, especially January, because that's when Jupiter also goes direct. Don't be surprised if that child support payment you were owed, that back payment, you end up receiving it. Don't be surprised. Also, don't be surprised if some of you get a little bit more money than expected after you file your taxes for this year, too. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But this is something that you can treat it as a new start. At the bottom of the deck now after the shuffle is the Fool. At the other, for the Muse bottom of the deck, is the Queen of Pentacles, which is pre-Empress energy. Don't forget, readjusting everything, if you went through something during Venus retrograde, Venus is Empress energy. So it's the ruling planet of Libra and Taurus. And then, of course, like I said, with the fear, that is the Moon. Pisces, Cancer energy. But I'm telling you, don't fear, don't question. You have to keep your emotions in check. King of Cups, specifically Scorpio energy. So you are about to get some wins. You're about to get some good news. The energy is out there and will be out there for you to take advantage of. I wouldn't worry about this Mercury retrograde too much. If you have any projects that you had started before and didn't finish, this is the perfect time to work on them. If you really need to take a step back, this is the perfect time to do it. As usual, some people might come out the woodwork during Mercury retrograde. We all have free will. It is up to you who you want to share your energy with or who you want to block and keep out of your energy. Up to you. But what I am saying, as I said before, don't block out all of the messages. Be receptive to the messages and then remove what doesn't serve you. Because there are back-to-back victories coming for you. You just have to be open to receive them. All right? So don't fear, don't question, and that is your message. Until next time, everyone, be blessed.